Mic check. Anybody got mics? Everybody got mics?
Yeah, I just didn't want to be coughing in the mic.
Shelly for Shelly. Mic check. Look, if anybody believes in the Bible, I got that news for y'all, buddy boys and girls. I got that news, you dig? Now, disclaimer though, because I gotta be fair. If anybody does not believe in the Bible, right, you may disregard everything I'm finna say, right? Because I understand that it holds no weight according to your own circumstances, right? And I fully understand that, right? And that's fair at the exact same time, right? And it's not what you think. I know what you already know. I already know what you finna say, right? Because it's going viral right now. Because Vladimir Putin, everybody knows this. What Vladimir Putin just recently did, he went into his Century Vault, right? At Century Vault. He went to one of his vaults that's been closed for centuries, right? And he went in and he took some of the Russian icons, and he not the ones that you see in the books, from the books that cost three or $4,000, but they make it hard for people to buy. You can still buy them, but nobody really feel like buying them for $3,000 or $4,000, right? They rather just look at them on the internet if they could. But what he did was he took one of the monuments and he opened it, right? And he showed that Christ is a so-called black man, right? He's actually a black man. And it says the same thing in the biblical text in the book of Revelation when it describes him, right? It says his skin is his feet is a burnished brass as if it burned in the furnace. But Putin opened it up and showed y'all drawings that were drawn centuries ago. You know what I mean? To show you that Christ is black. But that's not what I'm finna say. I know that because that's going viral right now. It's on TikTok. If you go on YouTube and anybody want to type in Putin opens the vault, right? And this is not something that's secret. This was televised to his networks because we don't get his networks. We get Fox and, we get whatever they send us for news, right? I'm talking about he did it for his country. He told everybody in his country, we're not going to worship no white Christ no more because it's a lie. And he said, this is what Christ actually is. It's in the Bible and this is what he looked like. And he showed everybody. So it's a big controversy. Again, everybody's going crazy on TikTok and YouTube and what's that called? Instagram and everything is going viral, right? But here's what I wanted to say, right? Y'all can look that up on your own. This is the book of, for those that do believe in the Bible, right? This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verses 9 through 12, which states that it is a great, 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 great sin to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. All right, this is in the book that you say you believe in, if you believe in the Bible, right? And not only shrimp, crab, and lobster, right? But it means all creatures that live in the waters that do not have both fins and scales together, right? These are an abomination to eat. Meaning, right? It's a sin to eat whale meat, right? Because whales, they are a creature that live in the water that do not have both fins and scales. So it's a sin to eat whale meat, right? It's a sin to eat shark meat, squid, octopus. It's a sin to eat crocodile meat, alligator meat, right? It's a sin to eat water snake, puffer fish, frog legs, right? A lot of y'all don't even eat this stuff anyway, so you ain't even tripping, right? But that would include all of the crustaceans at the bottom of the sea floor, right? The God of the Bible said to never, ever eat these creatures, such as coconut shrimp, right? Butterfly shrimp, right? Jumbo prawns, tiger prawns, right? Including crawfish.
Do you know what a coconut shrimp is?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look, the Bible doesn't say to don't eat stuff. Don't you know that Jesus fed fish to people?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the things that you can eat that come out of the sea are fish with fins and scales, right? So he never commanded anyone to eat catfish and puffer fish and stuff like that because that would be unlawful.
Where did he command to people not to eat it?
I'll show you. I just quoted it right here. I'm telling you the verse. I was explaining it. I'll read it to you here. Look. Just the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, right? And verses 9 through 12, right? Here's what it says. Okay. It says, these shall ye eat of all...
Old Testament. Leviticus is Old Testament, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It says the same thing in the New Testament.
You do understand that. You do understand a lot of that Old Testament. They don't go by that no more.
Where does it say we don't go by the Old Testament?
Well, what we do is we adhere to some of the laws, but we don't go by the Old Testament no more. After Jesus had died, and his blood washed us from having to do those things anymore.
Okay, so let's see. So you believe in Christ then, right?
Well, not only do I believe in Christ, but I believe a lot of the stuff that you said is probably a little bit extreme as far as eating.
Okay, let's see what Christ says, right? Because you believe in Christ. Okay, so now Matthew, is that the Old Testament or is that the New Testament, the book of Matthew?
It's the New Testament.
Okay, cool. So we're in the New Testament, right? We're not in the Old Testament,
and I already
right?
know what you're going to say. Okay, Jesus was referring to when we was talking about the Old Testament. Okay, he wasn't talking about that old law. He don't keep the Sabbath. Okay, Jesus didn't keep the Sabbath because
Christ didn't keep the
he was
Sabbath.
there to.
Lord in Christ.
No, Christ didn't keep the Sabbath. Simple fact that he didn't have to anymore. He was a sacrifice. He knew that, so he wasn't preaching the Sabbath anymore.
Okay, let's see if what you're saying is true, or we're going to read the Bible, what the Bible say, right? So now this is the book of Matthew chapter 5. Now this is New Testament, right? Now this is Christ's words. He says, think not that I am come to destroy the law. I'm going to repeat what he said again.
I know exactly what you're saying. I just got done telling you what he was going to say.
Okay. What does it mean when he says, think not that I've come to destroy the law? What does that mean?
He was talking about that covenant, the first covenant in the earlier that was made with that God had made with Moses and the father. The covenant that was supposed to be kept with Abraham, wasn't it?
Okay, so he said, think not that I've come to destroy the law. He didn't say covenant. He said law, right?
Well, yeah, the law, but also the covenant was part of that law, wasn't it?
Right, but he specifically is talking about the law right now. So he says, think not that I've come to destroy the law. What does that mean?
Well, he doesn't want to change what had been put in motion before.
Right, exactly. Okay, now it says, or the prophets, I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Meaning he didn't come to destroy the law. He didn't say, hey, man, because I came, you can just sin now. You still got to keep the commandments, but I'm the one that came to fulfill it from my birth to my death without any flaw.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. He said he didn't. He did.
He's gonna show you. He's gonna show you. Hold on, it's not done. 2 more verses. He says, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. I'm gonna stop there. Is heaven and earth pass? No, because we're still standing on it. So Christ said, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. I'm gonna read that again, so it doesn't. So you can't explain this away. It says, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Last verse, 19. It says, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, like shaving your beard is a sin according to the Bible, right? Eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, that's a sin according to the Bible. These are least commandments. Christ says, if you break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, meaning if you go around eating shrimp, crab, and lobster and breaking the Sabbath day and tell people that the law has been done away with, that's the old covenant, it says, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. And that means that you're not going to make it in the gates. And I can prove that. It says, but whosoever shall do and teach them, meaning if you keep God's commandments, and if you teach people, don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, don't shave your face, keep the Sabbath day, keep the Feast of Tabernacles, make sure you keep the Passover feast that's coming up, make sure you have an embattlement on your roof when you build one, make sure when you, every tree that you want to eat fruit off of, that you don't eat off of it for 5 years. If you do these things, it says, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So Christ himself...
I think if you do these things, you're going to cause yourself a bunch of pain.
Well, not what the effect of it. Christ himself.
Am I going to go to hell if I eat a hamburger?
I think it's going to cause yourself a bunch of pain if you do these things.
Hold on. You guys aren't realizing. Yeah, you guys got to realize Christ said the law's not been done away with. So do you agree with Christ? In Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17
I
through
agree
19.
with Christ, but I don't agree with you.
Well, I'm just saying what Christ said. That's all I did was read what Christ said.
I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you on that point. I think Christ, when he came in and that sacrifice was made, had Christ died after this?
What do you mean? Did he die after this? Well, he's here. He's speaking here, so he's still alive.
And afterwards he died, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so he became that sacrifice after he died, correct?
He came after that. Say that again.
Yeah, he became that sacrifice after he died, correct?
Yeah. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that first law didn't make no difference. It's what Christ had set forth afterwards.
What Christ said afterwards?
Yeah, it's what he set forth with his disciples that what we were supposed to be doing. Not no more what we were doing with the first law.
Where is this that you're saying of in the Bible? Where does it say that?
It's in Matthew.
Where? Pull it up.
Well, Matthew. Well, I can't pull it up right now. I'm playing a video game.
I mean, I pulled mine up. I mean, I'm pulled mine up.
I'm sorry. Look, you hop on a video game. You want to start talking about God. I really didn't come on a video game to talk about God. I came here to argue a point because you start, speaking about something you think I don't know about something.
That's talking about God, though.
I understand, but you think you're educating somebody about something, but you're not. And what you're spreading is a false doctrine. You shouldn't be telling people that stuff.
Okay, so I shouldn't be telling people that Christ said, "Till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, and whosoever shall therefore break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, which is what you do, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, which is what I do, the same should be called great in the kingdom of heaven." So I should not tell people that.
You're rebuking.
No, I'm not rebuking.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. What? All right. Vladimir Putin went to this vault, and all of a sudden he pulled these pictures out of Christ that you say is the real Christ now, right?
Hold on, I'm being shot at.
Isn't that what you said?
Hold on, I'm being shot at. I have no weapons. Wait, one second. Give me 1 sec. Hold on 1 sec. I promise I don't have no weapons. Hey, they're jumping me. I can't do anything. Okay, go ahead. I'm dead.
Okay, so what you're asserting is that when Vladimir Putin found these things, is that everything that people have been taught about Christ is false, correct?
Right. Well,
right,
specifically him being black, specifically.
Specifically him being black. Well,
yeah, because he's painted as a white guy.
Well, yeah, I assess that don't nobody say nobody knows whether he's black nor he's white.
Well, there's a description in the Bible. It does, yes, it does.
But that brownness that you talk about, that could be East Indian. That could be Jew.
Well, how is that East Indian when he's a Jew?
Well, it could be.
How? Christ is a Jew.
I mean,
but wait, hold on. How when Christ is a Jew? How can he be East Indian if he's a Jew? Explain that.
Okay, are there any black Jews?
Yes, the Jews are the so-called African Americans according to the Bible. Their name was changed in slavery.
No,
so that's what Putin was showing everybody. But how is an East Indian a Jew? I know we kind of switched topics. I'm gonna go back to the commandments, but how was an East Indian? How was Christ could be East Indian when he's a Jew?
Jesus was American.
No. He was a Jew. Do you guys read the Bible at all? You guys don't know that Christ was a Jew?
Yes.
Yeah, man, I'm just listening, man.
Right. So if Christ was a Jew, why would anybody think he's an East Indian?
No, he's not an East Indian.
Okay, he's a
from
Jew,
that
right?
Region.
Listen what I'm asking. Listen what I'm saying. If Christ is a Jew, why would you say he's probably an East Indian? When the Bible, all throughout the Bible, he's a Jew and his people is a Jew. He's a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah, right? Jew comes from the term Judah. Why would you say he's an East Indian? He's probably an East Indian.
He's a Jew.
Okay,
he's from that region.
So he's not an East Indian, right?
Not East Indian. He's a Jew.
Oh, all praises. Okay, cool. So now back to this law.
Black.
Well, the Jews are the so-called
Have you ever met a black
African-Americans.
Israelite or a black Jew before?
Yes, I am a black Jew.
Oh, you are one now, huh?
Yes, sir. All African-Americans are Jews.
Now you crazy.
How am I crazy? Putin showed us even the same thing. And if you know about him
Give me your lineage back to being a Jew.
It goes. We can show you in Deuteronomy 28. We're kind of going off topic.
No.
Hold on, we're kind of going off topic. I kind of want to go back to the topic.
Wait a minute. So now you're saying we're related to Christ then?
Absolutely. So I come from the direct tribe that Christ came from. We're both Hebrew Israelites from the tribe of Judah, right? So now, but that's fine.
With their doctrine.
Well, that's fine. Okay, so now
they
according
to the devil over there.
Well, those people aren't the real Jews, right? They stole the nationality of the real Jews, the bloodline Jews of the Bible, right? And then they informed you that they're the Jews in Western society, the people with the small hats, right? So now we think that they're Jews when they haven't went through any of the curses described in Deuteronomy 28, which the Jews.
So what Hitler did wasn't a curse.
The what?
What Hitler did wasn't a curse. They didn't go through anything.
No, that wasn't a curse. The curse that was described in Deuteronomy chapter 28. No. Right.
Okay.
So now, but going back to the law, right? So now, when Christ told you that the law has not been done away with, what do you do with that? Is Christ wrong?
Yeah, I just don't see no reason I should take anything away from these Jews. I don't owe them people nothing.
Okay, okay. Well, we talking about the law right now, because I don't want to run away from Christ saying the law has not been done away with. What do you do with Christ saying, "Think not that I've come to destroy the law. The law has not been done away with." One jot or one
No, he
tittle.
was
What do you do
telling
with
you.
that?
Well, because he knew that what he was saying, okay, that they were going to take it the wrong way, and so he had to give them forewarning about what he was going to say.
Right, right. But that has nothing to do with what I said. I said Christ said that the law has not been done away with. So, does that mean the laws are done away with now? When he said the law is not, he
No,
didn't come to destroy the
it's
law.
not. It's not done away with. It's not that the law is done away with. It's just
There
that
we go.
there's
So
things
we have to keep
that
it,
they
right?
don't practice. No, not
Well,
necessarily. Okay.
well, if you don't practice it, oh, I came back. What the heck? Hold on, one second.
It's a miracle.
Go ahead. It was like loud for a second. Where you guys at? Oh, you guys are back here? Well, I'm gonna just land here.
Just go to the circle. We're coming.
All right.
Yeah.
So how do you? I'm trying to understand a couple of things. Like how do you?
There's a motorcycle. We got a motorcycle.
Like how do you explain it? Right?
I thought Muslims were only supposed to eat certain stuff.
Yeah,
Well, and that's the thing. Yeah, see that a lot of people that don't necessarily read the Bible, they would think that. But if you read the Bible, you study it from 8 to 12 hours a day, and teach thousands of people online, you'll know these things. You know what I'm saying? But people come in different times. You get what I'm saying? So not to take nothing away from nobody, but how do we back to the question at hand, right? Because you're not finna squeeze out of this. You can't, because there's no way to squeeze out of it, right? So what do you do when Christ said?
There's nothing to squeeze out of. I've already. When you told me there was black Israelites or black Jews, you lost me.
We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the law, right? So we're talking about specifically the law, statutes, and commandments. So Christ said that you have to keep all the law, statutes, and commandments, and they're not done away with. What do you do with that?
Where did it say you have to keep all the laws out? Where did it say we have to keep all of the laws out?
Okay, I'll read it again for you. Okay. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. Do you know what it means when he says till heaven and earth pass away? You know what that means?
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Until heaven or earth pass away, until the end of time.
Until the rapture.
Okay, cool. To the end of time, okay? So Christ said, to the end of time, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. So we have to keep the laws, right? Because Christ said, till the end of time, we have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Okay, so cool. So then that means we can't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. It's still a sin to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. According to Christ. Not according to me, according to Christ.
Have you ever ate shrimp, crab, and lobster?
Why can't we eat shrimp, crab, and lobster?
Well, I'm just asking, have you ever eaten shrimp, crab, and lobster?
Of course I've eaten shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Then you're going to hell.
Well, I've actually repented from it because I didn't know that was in the Bible. When I found out years ago, I said, oh, Christ said that. Oh, look at the law, statutes. Why did nobody tell me this? Hey, man, I'm not eating shrimp no more.
Yeah, well,
it's
what
called
I'm saying
repentance.
is this. It just seems very, very, it seems preposterous, okay? To me,
How
it
come
seems like
we're
an
not
equal
supposed to eat
doctrine.
that?
What seems preposterous?
It seems like
it's bottom feeders?
Hold on. What seems preposterous to you?
Well, it just seems preposterous, because it seems like an equal doctrine that the Muslims have.
Well, the Muslims, the Muslims is the Abrahamic faith.
I'm sorry, but the way what you're saying, it seems like an equal doctrine of what a Muslim would tell me about Muslim stuff.
Okay, but I'm reading it out the Bible.
Jews, what you're saying about black people, but Muslims would say the same thing about their religion. So it seems kind of equated to something that they would do. Now, Christians typically would equate themselves with Muslims with doctrine.
Okay. So now,
certain things, and it just doesn't seem like a sound doctrine to me.
Okay. So now, that being beside the point, but I'll still answer it, right? So is Islam an Abrahamic faith?
I'm not quite sure what Islam is.
It is. It's an Abrahamic faith, right?
As far as I know, the Kabbalah is
not the Kabbalah. We're talking about Islam.
Faith.
We're talking about Islam. Is Islam an Abrahamic faith? Yes, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so now where's the first time we find Abraham? When you want to read about him, where do you have to go? You have to hit the Bible, right?
Yeah, Genesis.
Okay, so they got that from us. Those law, statutes, and commandments of not eating pork, that's in our Torah law. That's where they got it from, right? It's even in her hadith that Muhammad, he was going into our Torah law and he was learning these things. So that's why it's it's close to our religion, but it's very different because he wanted to change up a few things, right? So now, but that being beside the point, so are you gonna, now that you know it's still a sin to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, the question would be
No,
is,
it's not. You still haven't convinced me of that.
but how when
We got guys
Christ,
over here.
but hold on, Christ just told you until heaven and earth pass,
No,
right?
you just told me this. Christ hadn't
No,
told me
no,
this.
no, no, no.
You
Christ,
were
no,
trying to tell me
no, no.
this. I know
Christ said,
better.
sir, Christ said, till heaven and earth pass. I'm reading the page in the Bible, okay? He said, till heaven and earth pass, one
Okay.
jot or one
Okay.
tittle shall in no wise pass from the
I'm gonna
law.
tell you. Let me make
Okay?
my point here.
Is
Didn't you
Christ
just tell
wrong?
me that?
Is Christ wrong? I just want to know that.
No,
Is Christ
no,
wrong? Okay,
no.
so we can't
But
eat shrimp,
let
crab,
me
and
tell you
lobster
something.
according to
Let me-
Christ, right?
Yes.
Okay, then. See?
Okay. Now let me tell you. Let me explain. Didn't I just say? Okay. You said Christ was black, right?
Hold on, you're going on to another topic. Hey, we gotta go. The zone's
Well, no.
coming. I'm talking about the law. Once we finish the law, then
Okay,
we
I
can
got
go
one
to the
down
next
here.
subject. Come this way, guys. That zone's coming.
Oh, I need some help. I need some help.
Come this way. The zone's coming. Fall back.
Oh, damn it. I'm down. I got one down over here.
Gotta fall back. The zone's coming. I can't even pick up any more stuff.
Damn, he left.
You said that guy left?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he knew he was kind of stuck. You know, he was trying to figure out how to get out of it, but and the only thing he could think of doing, is saying Christ didn't say that. You said that. When I'm literally reading the words of Christ, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't know that. I didn't even know you. I didn't know.
Yeah, he just didn't know what to do.
Christians weren't supposed to eat shellfish.
Yeah, we're
That
not.
was the part I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, so hopefully you can't listen to anybody that's teaching you anything about the Bible. If they're telling you that we don't have to keep God's laws anymore, then that's the indicator that you know never to listen to that person.